Recently we were asked about creating customised stitches to demonstrate stitches which are slipped over a few rows. Now, it's not possible to create any symbols in Stitch Mastery that are more than one cell or row high. And the reason for this is that Stitch Mastery is very much working row by row, both to generate the output text, so row by row written instructions, and also for the maths for each row. So things like if you add in an extra increase in a row and don't add a corresponding decrease or increase the number of stitches in your next row, then you get an error message. So Stitch Mastery is calculating each row to make sure that it makes sense and is workable. Just tidy that stitch back up. But we have a couple of different options for demonstrating a slipped stitch. So first, in the basic stitches drawer, we have the slip stitch and slip purlwise with yarn in front. So we could add those in here and you just stack them up as many times as you like. And as you'll see in the written instructions, so we begin in row 6, so slip with white, and then row 7 we have the slip with white. And of course, if this was colour work, you could always add in the colour of the stitches to demonstrate that that colour is coming up over the other colour work. Some people might not like the look of the individual V's, so the other alternative is in the brioche stitches drawer. If you scroll down, you'll see a couple of symbols which are used for slightly different things in brioche, but which could be used to demonstrate a slip stitch. So for instance, if we pop in these, just a few of them, or indeed, so this particular symbol, as you can see, it doesn't quite fill the whole cell, but the one below does. So you'll see that those lines join up, and you might prefer the look of that so that it's clear that the stitches are connected. And of course, if you're using these, you will probably want to change the key description and the abbreviations for going in the written instructions so that they actually say exactly what you mean to be done. I'll link to a couple of videos below that show how to change key entries and how to customise stitches. I'll also link to a couple of articles from Kate Atherley from our blog where she talks about different types of slip stitch designs, and hopefully those might be helpful for you too.